How is everybody doing out there? Um, I just want to give a little grasp of what I see for this next year. It's gonna be one of those years that Mother Nature really brings down her palm, if I should say palm. It's gonna be it's gonna be more or less like one of those years that you're gonna see a lot of change. You're gonna see a lot of okay. The reason why I say change is we're getting to the point now of where enough's enough. The pollutants we're putting in the air, that's one thing. Aluminum fragments, that's another. The food supply is diminishing. The list just goes on and on. The oceans are freaking polluted. You know, the Gulf of Mexico, that major oil spill. That's that nuclear fallout that happened in 2011. That's another thing. Now we can't even eat fish over here in the Pacific because there's radioactive. When they test the fish, there's radioactive inside the fish, and it's just like there's just too much we're doing. So as far as what's gonna happen this year, it could be a good year, but it also could be one of those years where, like I said, Mother Nature's gonna bring her palm down, and it's gonna be a bumpy ride. We're already seeing it already. I mean, we're having a late winter, extremely late winter. That storm that's hitting right now in the eastern part of the United States, it is one of the biggest ever recorded since we've been recording though. So what does that mean? That means we're barely seeing what's gonna be forecasted in the future. How's the summer gonna be? Spring, okay, it's gonna be like a blend of every single season now is like a blend of like both. Like you're gonna see a little bit of winter in the spring. In the fall, you're gonna see some spring in the fall. Then it's just everything's all intermingled right now because the Earth is just going through a time phase, and I don't think it's gonna come to the point where we're gonna go through another mini ice age. I hope not. But the way it's looking right now, we'll see what happens in the western part of the United States. As far as the other continents, it's gonna be the same deal. China, you know, the over there in the east, it's gonna be devastating, and it's just barely gonna start. And we're seeing it happening over here right now, where negative 30 degrees, negative 10 degrees during the day when there's sun hitting. That's extreme weather right there. So this year, I kind of thought it out, and there should be jobs upcoming because of certain things that is gonna happen. But at the same time, Jupiter, like I said in my last recording, Jupiter's a planet of it's one of those things where it could go both ways. So this is gonna be a bumpy ride year. This is gonna be one of those years where everybody needs to focus. Everybody needs everything you know about spirituality. Use it for the positive side. Don't be negative towards anybody else. Don't the little things in life, throw that aside. All right, if it's a relationship and you're getting jealous over some stupid drama ass bullshit, throw that to the side. Leave all that to the side because it's not gonna. Everybody needs to reflect in a harmistic way of the cosmos and the earth and all this stuff. Don't get all caught up in family drama, or not so much family drama, but like your own self drama, and like just don't do it. Trust me, don't do that. Cause yeah. So anyways, to make a long story short, I just want to throw this recording out there of what I see in the future of this year, and it's gonna be a bumpy ride. It really is. Let's just hope we get through it, and let's just hope it doesn't incline to the next year and keep going to the point where we do go through like a mini ice age or something as dramatic as that. But I think it's just one of those. It's gonna be one of those years of like cleaning out the system type thing. Like when an alcoholic drinks too much, when you drink like vegetable juice and stuff like that, it filters all that crap out of it. The same thing with what we've done. But the oceans are gonna be that's a hard equation right there. If you think about it, like the nuclear fallout over here in the Pacific, and I'm a lover of salmon. I mean, I ate salmon all the time, and now I'm scared to even eat it now, cause it's like, cause I get my salmon from the Alaska, and okay, by this time already, they're saying that they're getting radioactive readings in the blue tunas, fish like that. So it's hitting us over here, like it filtered already, and that was about. I would think it would have filtered quicker, but it's slowly hitting us over here now, and who knows what's gonna happen in our rainfall. So I don't know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it's just up and down all the time. Like I hear good news, I hear bad news, and it's just like I wanna speak about positiveness, but at the same time, you gotta be futurist. I mean, you gotta be realistic about the future. Like you just gotta be real, and you gotta see what you see, and know that some sort of change is happening dramatically. And it's not just gonna be the weather. It's everything. It's our food supply, and that's another scary topic. I'll post another, because I could go on and on about that, but I'll post another topic about the food supply. And then the bees, what I talked about a couple topics back. Like the bees is another strange thing. I just think there's some sort of a lot of people talk about an elite group that's doing it to us on purpose. Maybe that could be the case, but if enough of us come together, as we did before, we could make a change. And like I said, don't let your personal life affect you in becoming a grimy person. Meaning grimy, meaning angry and like, forget this and this. No, you gotta concentrate. You gotta focus. You gotta still do your meditations, and you still gotta be a positive person for the world. All right, so that's my take on that. You guys out there that are spiritual, gifted leaders, and I say leaders now because we're here. We incarnated for a reason now. I'm totally aware of why, but I feel like I'm kind of scolding an individual out there right now because but at the same time, don't let anything reflect what you need to do. You need to sit down. You need to concentrate. You need to give out to the cosmos what you were here to do, and that's what we all need to do right now, especially starting today's what, January 4th, all right, so 2014. It's a lot like I see like a lot of it's a year of a 7, and through numerology the year of a 7 means a lot. And it could be a spiritual year too. At the same time, it could be a change in a major corporated religion, and I see that too with this new pope and the Catholicism. So I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if it's going to be intermingled with this new world currency, which hopefully it's not, because if it is, then I do not know what's going to happen. So maybe it is all a build up. All this was all created for us to, and see, I get aggravated with that. I really do, because that is just, it should not even be that way. I mean, it always has been, because us as a human species, we kind of get greedy when we get power, and we just kind of change things versus like staying in that positive realm and keeping everything the way it should be on the straight line. We have a tendency of getting power and just manipulating a lot of things, and I believe that us as not so much Ascended Masters, but us high spiritual leaders here that are here now, we could do it. We could change everything. It's going to take a lot of concentration. It's going to take a lot of practice of spirituality, a lot of meditation, but check it out. We're going to do it. I'm not going to say if we can do it, we're going to do it. And that's what I feel right now. And don't let the outside realm that's affecting this earth to affect you. You gotta just discipline your mind, discipline your body, especially your diet, and just stay focused to the point where you can't get angry, I know that's hard to do, but you can't get angry. You got to stay in a positive realm. Not only that, you got to practice every single day. And that's the only way us as the Christ conscious grid, or we're gonna keep this grid going the way it is. All right. So I just want to post this right now because I feel it's really important. Everything's changing rapidly to the point where it's daily now. Okay, it used to be weekly, now it's daily. Like there's so much going on right now. I could just keep going on for years, but I'm probably gonna do a posting tomorrow. But yeah, today the playoffs is about to start. It's about to be 12, so I just want to keep this real quick. And like I said in every single video, I love everyone as one, and everybody should love everybody as you should love yourself. Alright, so me, Yahin, I just want to cast this out, and hopefully everybody lives through this year in a well purpose. Alright, later.